If you're unhappy with your life, is it your fault? I'm going to say yes, because there's so many people who do not think outside the box. Meaning, I am on the belief of life happens to you, but you're in control. I know a lot of people, they think too hard, their brain hurts, and they feel bad for you. I think every decision you make forms your life. Everything you think about creates your life sooner or later. And I'll to give you, for instance, say you say, okay, I like that car. Wow. All of a sudden, you're looking it up on your phone. And I know this is just a for instance. All of a sudden, you're at the dealership because you saw a good price. Then you start running numbers and you're saying, I could actually afford that car. Maybe it's time. You thought about it, you took action, you willed it, you made it happen, and all of a sudden it's yours. A lot of shit can happen like that. Just think about this. You see the lottery, it's up $10,000, $1 million. Play a ticket. You thought about it, you played a ticket, you took action, you got your ticket. Doesn't mean you're going to win. Same with the car. You got to do your homework, especially on cars, and say, am I picking a good car? Look at the history. Am I picking a shitty car with bad reputation, but it's cheaper? We've all done that. I like to do my homework. I had a lady, a customer once, talking about her husband. I said, oh, he got a new car. And she looked and she rolled her eyes and says, he did a friggin', spreadsheet just before he got to check this and check that. And I said, sounds good to me. I would too. She says, you do the same thing? And I said, oh, yeah, it's a guy thing mostly. Most guys will do that because they think logically. I've seen it. Not all women are like this, but I've seen it in my own eyes. My sister and my ex-wife and other girls, they walk into a dealership and the first thing they said, I love that color. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And you see the salesman going, yeah, I got him. Yep. That's all there is to it. They love it. That's all the salesman has to say or hear is, I love it. Let's go over to the desk. We'll start writing it up. No problem. And they don't ask about getting money off it. They don't ask about anything else. They love the color, the look of it. And that's it. That's it. I know plenty of women. Now, I'm not picking on the women, but I know plenty of women don't even know if they have a 6, 8, or a 4 in their car engine. They have no idea. They just know it's red. It does this, it does that, and has that, and has this. And I love it. It's beautiful. And oh my God. you know? But it gets crazy. And I don't fault them. But you got to remember, most women are emotional, so they think with their emotions. Most guys are logical. We think with logic. But to be unhappy, I think you're holding yourself in your own little prison. I have a customer. I don't see her anymore, thank God. She went nuts. She kind of, you could see it spiral out of control. I'm not sure if it's ADD or ADHD or something else compulsive. Something. She literally this is, I think, before COVID, wouldn't touch where I touched on like a banister or a doorknob she had to spray and clean, and I say, okay, great, whatever you want to do, you know, whatever. This is your life. But I could see it get worse and worse every few months when I came back. All of a sudden, I didn't go in the house. She wouldn't come downstairs, come near me. Then one time, she wouldn't even go to the door. She opened the window so she wouldn't have to be face to face with me. And I was noticing all this going, hun, you want to say you're doing this to yourself. And it's like, and I know in their life, it's real. And I'm not saying it's not real. But wow, to see someone decline like that in life, you know, my ex-wife said to me once, we're talking something about this, and she says, not everybody's confident like you know. And I said, I kind of realized, I went, am I that confident? Maybe I do. I know I don't think like a lot of people. And the wheel started turning over here. And I started thinking a little different. And I started calculating and having thoughts about, you start having these just different thoughts. And you're thinking, well, what if maybe I do think outside the box. But I just do believe that from the time I think it starts the night before. Like I said in a lot of other videos, I'm a prepper. I'm a life prepper, meaning I call it, you get ready for the next day the night before. Not all the time. Like Saturday night into Sunday today, I didn't do much. I had to have breakfast. I piddled around little things here and there. I like to jot things down on paper, you know, and that's that. But that's planning, because I've noticed when I do that, the better I am at that, the easier and better flow of my life the next day. My socks are ready to go. My shirt's put aside. My clothes are dried. My clothes are washed. They're put in, I changed in my bathroom. They're put in the bathroom. They're put aside the night before. Everything's hung up. Nothing crazy. It's not like neatly and organized. And I knew as soon as I said that, someone's going to go, oh, he's got HDHD. He's got it. No, I don't. I don't touch the doorknob 5 times before I go in or whatever that is. It doesn't have to be neat. It's there and I can walk away from it. But it's more about having it ready. I like habit, meaning I get up in the morning, put my socks on, go in the bathroom, do what I got to do. My clothes, my pants, everything's right there within reach, and it makes life go smoother. Then you go out to the kitchen, have breakfast, turn the phone on, take some vitamins, blah, 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 herbs, whatever you got to do. I always check in time, so I got my habit where I got my watch that I'm not wearing, my watch, my wallet, everything's right on the side of the table. And it's all where it should be. It's there because the night before was put there. So in the morning, it's right here. Boom, boom, boom. I've told you this before about me. The hat's where it should be. The clothes, jacket out the door where it should be. Now, in case I don't think I told you this one, I use my pellet stove to keep my propane down because my house is run by propane. So, I run that all night, medium to low, because I don't like it too hot. Not in a huge place and it gets blown out. But in the morning, the first thing I do, even before I've incorporated this, because I have these, I want to make sure everything's turned off. So before I have breakfast, I'll do the bathroom thing. Before I have breakfast, I run into the other room, turn down the stove, the pellet stove, So it gives it a chance to shut down while I'm having breakfast, while I'm checking this and making notes and blah, blah, blah. So by the time I come back, get my jacket, get ready to leave, I look over in the side room and it's the fire has gone down. I know it's off and I don't have to worry because it could be a warrior. But anyways, I don't know what you call it. I'm not compulsive. I'm a 50-50 guy. Some things are really neat. Some things can get out of control. But I like to plan. I like to think 3 to 5 steps ahead of any problem, any situation, without being obsessed or overly impulsive about it. It's just I like to plan. I think I'm some type of think tank. In my own mind. But I do think your life is your fault. Your life is put there because every decision you have made has brought you to where you are today at this moment. Think about that one. Every single decision that you've made in your life has brought you to this one moment in time right now. Ponder that for a while, guys. Trust me. And go back as far as 5 minutes, 2 days, months, years, and literally, if your brain has enough capacity, you can literally timeline it and go, wow. I'm telling you. Anyways, yes, it's your fault for where you are in life. Get over it. Make new changes. Make new habits. Make change happen.